Okay, we're starting.
I'm fixing to talk to you about gun rights. We the people have the right to bear arms. This is the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution. In 1791, our forefathers thought it was important enough to add the Second Amendment to the Bill of Rights. The right to bear arms in English history is believed to have been regarded as a natural right in English law. The English Bill of Rights came about from issues stemming from the king trying to govern without the consent of Parliament, and the role of Catholics in a country that was becoming more Protestant. The historical link between the English Bill of Rights and the Second Amendment has always been recognized by the U.S. Supreme Court. Both of these bills solidify an existing right and do not create a new one. People all around the world since time began have armed themselves with some kind of weapon to protect themselves and others. The early American settlers viewed the right to bear arms as important for one or more reasons. They had to repel invasions, suppress insurrections, facilitate a natural right of self-defense, and they were their own law enforcement. If our forefathers had not been brave enough to stand up for themselves and continue to carry arms, America would not be as we know it today. As America grew and lawlessness became more apparent, the need for the military and law enforcement became necessary. The two entities were continuously going after something. The military was fighting battles to regain and keep our freedom. The sheriff or marshal was usually one man. The people themselves had to protect their assets and their families as well. This was a means to provide for their family too. If you couldn't hunt, then sometimes you had no food at all. The Second Amendment seems to be an issue with our leaders today. It shouldn't be. We should have the freedom to choose to protect our families, our assets, and our property. If you handled guns with respect and knowledge, then there would not be any unnecessary killings today. I will have one in my home to protect what's mine, that I have worked hard for, from those who think that they can come and take it for free. I will also be able to protect my family from any of those who think it's necessary to hurt them. For those people who have the intentions to have a gun for unlawful reasons, they will get one whether or not there is a law in place that says an American citizen cannot bear arms. We need to be able to protect ourselves from these people with criminal intentions. We also have the choice to hunt for our food. If that is taken away, then even more people will be without food from there is now. Hunting is also a way to control animal population. That is why it is regulated and are required to have a license. After Hurricane Ike, if we would not have had some means of protection, it would have been fatal. People were looting any building or house they could get into. Twice we had a 6 to 8 foot alligator in our backyard. The government cannot pick and choose which of our constitutional rights it must uphold. That applies to the Second Amendment and our right to bear arms. It means what it says, and for a good reason. The restricting gun rights, whether at federal, state, or local levels, result only in denying rights to law-abiding citizens while leaving criminals and those who do us harm-free to do what they do break the law. A quote from Governor Johnson, who understands why our country has the freedom it has today.